Hi everyone. This is the introduction to your first unit, which is titled Leadership. It'll be Unit 1 for Language and Literature 9. As you watch this and read the slides in this video, please have your student document, your guided notes in front of you. They look like this. As I go through the introduction, you will find that on the document, on your guided notes, you will have spots where it says response. And when you figure out what to put into the response, you will erase where it says response and write the correct answer. Sometimes it's directly from the slide, and sometimes it's putting it into your own words. Okay, let's get started. Whenever we start with a unit, we start with our statement of inquiry because this is the statement that drives what we are exploring, the ideas that we're exploring throughout it. For this unit, the statement of inquiry is, the values of a society impact their perspective of the characteristics of an effective leader. On your student guided notes, you'll fill in whichever one of these words was missing. You will also write what you think that means in your own words. To better understand this statement, we're going to start by looking at some definitions. The first one is values. In this context, it's a common belief of a section of people, such as an ethnic group, business, or country, as to what is good and right. The word impact means to have a direct effect on something or someone. A synonym for this word is influence. Perspective means a particular attitude towards something, a point of view. A characteristic is a specific trait, attribute, or quality of something or someone. In fact, sometimes you can just use the words trait or attribute or quality, and it means the same thing as characteristic, so they're all synonyms. And effective means producing a desired result. Now to dig in deeper, I want you to think about this conceptual question. How can you measure if a leader is effective or not? Now, as you respond to this, there's no right or wrong. We'll have a class discussion afterwards, but this will give you time to think about your own perspective on this question. So please stop the video and respond to that. And the debatable question is it possible to be an effective leader without having characteristics that society values? And again, there's no right or wrong. Please try to respond to it so that you're ready for the class discussion. Our summative assessment is often called a grasp, meaning you have a goal, a role, an audience, a situation, and a final product. So the goal is your statement of inquiry to demonstrate your understanding of how the values of society impact their perspective on the characteristics of an effective leader. Your role is you are a junior in high school who is interested in attending college after graduation. The audience is a college admission committee, and the situation is that the school you are most interested in has given you the following essay prompt. What characteristics of an effective leader do you think society values the most? And your product is you will write an argumentative essay which explains effective leadership characteristics valued by society. In order to create that essay, there'll be two criterion. The first one is analyzing, and the strand we're using is give detailed justification of opinions and ideas with a range of examples, explanations, and use accurate terminology. And B is organizing, and there's two parts to that. You'll be organizing opinions and ideas in a coherent and logical manner, and you'll be referencing and formatting tools, use referencing and formatting tools to create a presentation style suitable to the context and intention. The learner profiles that we'll be working on the most during this unit, the first one is thinkers. We exercise initiative in applying critical thinking skills creatively to recognize and approach complex problems. And communicators. We express ourselves confidently and creatively in many ways. So good job finishing your student guided notes. Be sure to be ready to share with a partner your responses to the conceptual and debatable questions. After that, we'll be working on the skills that will help us create the final product.